Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So before we get started today, guys, you know what I got to tell you. You know what's coming. I know a lot of you are probably like, yo, rolling your eyes like, yo, hurry up, get this over with. I clicked on this video because of the title. Be patient, guys. So if you're watching this right now, you know what that means. That means that you woke up this morning, so that means that you are winning. So are you stressed? Are your problems can't face you, can't face me, because you and I are already winning. Now you're probably wondering like, yo, Logan, what the heck is wrong with you, bro? Like, why are you so hyped up? Well, one, it's Monday. So Mondays I get really hyped because it's a new week, new opportunity to reach your goals. Every time you put a good week together, it's like building a house, right? Each brick is a week. So you put consistently weeks and weeks together, you're going to reach your goals. So that's why I get hyped on Mondays. Like every Monday I'm like, I'm hyped. All right, it's a new week, new goals. Let's go. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I want to do. So I got to do these things to accomplish that. And then so by Friday, Saturday, I'm like, yeah, this week was a good week. I got one step closer to reaching my ultimate goal. And so that's the way you gotta look at it, guys. Like, take it week by week, step by step, day by day, and you'll get closer to your goals. So anyways, just a little Monday motivational speech. So believe it or not, guys, we are in week 4 of reverse dieting. Like, what the heck? Week 4 reverse dieting. So normally I do my check-ins on Fridays. I send my pictures to Ross on Fridays. He gives me an updated plan over the weekend on Saturday. And so by Monday, we got a new plan, new meal plan, a new cardio structure, which I will go over very soon. But a lot of you probably wondering, if you are new and you haven't been in the channel in a while, you're probably like, Logan, where the heck are you? This is the new Keto Coach Studio, guys, which I'm really excited about. So I'll give you a little backdrop right there. We got our Keto Blue backdrop. We got our lighting right here. We got another lighting right here. So really excited about that. Big things are coming for Keto Coach, guys. I cannot wait to tell you. But anyways, so what we're gonna do in today's video, guys, I'm gonna give you a physique update check. So, let you know how the physique's looking. We are reverse dieting. I will give you my weight for Friday, which was 186.8. 186.8, so we are almost 7 pounds heavier from my lowest of the keto cut. And to tell you the truth, I was pretty happy with that. I was probably happy with the pictures that I sent Ross. But again, I'll give you an updated look how I'm looking right now. I'll kind of give you my mindset. Am I still binging at night? Yeah, I am. But we'll talk more about that. I'll talk about the meal plan, I'll talk about the cardio structure, and I'm gonna answer some Q&A questions. So these are the most common questions. I did post a picture on my Instagram this morning saying, hey, what do you wanna ask me? Ask me, you wanna ask me about life, fitness, diet, nutrition, keto, whatever that is, and I'm gonna pick the best questions and I'm gonna answer them. So that will be pretty much the structure of today's video. But first, let's do the physique check, and then I will show you the first meal that I'm having today. So let's go. All right, guys, so there you go. That is my updated physique. 186.8 is my current weight, and that's how I'm looking. I'm pretty satisfied at where I'm at, to tell you the truth, considering, yes, at night the wheels are still falling off. I'm still having a lot of yogurt and a lot of granola, more than I should be. And again, I'll go over my meal plan and I'll show you like where I'm screwing up, because the first, second, third, fourth meal are always on point, but it's because I'm very structured. I know where I'm always gonna be. I know I gotta eat before my workout. I know I have to eat after my workout, but then that 5 and 6 meal, when I'm at home, with the girls and I have access to everything, is where the wheels definitely fall off. So considering all of that, having those binge nights, I'm still looking pretty decent. Again, I think the biggest reasoning for that was probably because of my cardio. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you need to follow me on Instagram. I do cardio like crazy, and it's so much easier now. And you would think that after the keto cut, I would be so sick of cardio, right? Like I'm done, I don't want to do cardio anymore, but it's actually so much easier. And obviously the reason for that, guys, because I have so much more food in me. So when I was depleted, when I was low energy, getting ready to step on stage or get ready for my show, towards the end, I hated cardio. I was so sick of it. I was so depleted. 20 minutes felt like an hour. Now, literally 40 minutes feels like this is a joke. Like I could keep going. Like I'm having to force myself to stop. Not really force myself to stop, but okay, like time to get off. But I could easily go another 20, 30 minutes, no problem. And that's the difference. When you have food, you can do cardio for a long time. When you don't have food, you're depleted, low energy, the last thing you want to do is do cardio. So I think that's obviously the biggest reasoning. Now with the updated cardio, Ross has me on 45 minutes fasted. So no more cardio after the workout, which is good. A good thing. Crystal will love that. I can just come straight home. But it's a longer cardio session in the morning, which I do prefer because like I said, during the mornings, during the day, when I do cardio, that's part of my work schedule. That's part of my daily schedule. So I have all day to knock that out. And I do cardio 6 days a week. The only day that we do not do cardio on is on leg day. So 6 days a week, 45 minutes fasted. I know that sounds like a lot. I know that sounds crazy, but honestly, guys, it's really easy once you get into a routine, and especially when you have a lot of food in you. All right. So first meal of the day is 7 egg whites with 20 grams of nut butter, Gaines Bakery blueberry, sugar-free blueberry sauce that they make in-house, which I did show you guys already. So before I dive into that, let's go over the meal plan. So updated meal plan, and you'll see why. So updated meal plan: 8 egg whites, 50 grams of avocado, half cup of spinach, and 10 grams of power creamer, or 10 grams of MCT oil, butter, whatever fat you want to put. Now I put 7 egg whites in there because I felt bad making Gaines Bakery make me 8, but I should have. And then I didn't have avocados, so I went with 20 grams of nut butter to try to balance out the fats. Meal number 2, 5 ounces of chicken breast, half a cup of veggies, and 30 grams of almond butter. Pre-workout meal. So this is 90 minutes before my workout. 5 ounces of chicken and 200 grams of white rice. Yes, we are back on targeted keto. Yes, we are doing carbs before the workout. So it works for me. I actually love it. A lot of people ask like, who should do that and when should you do that? I would recommend that you become fat adapted first and you do keto for at least 6 months before you start diving into carb cycling, TKD. Again, I've been doing keto since 2013. I am a bodybuilder. My main goal is to build muscle, not lose weight right now. And 100 grams of pineapple with an extra salt portion before my workout. It's just gonna like take my workouts to the next level. Like the pump will be insane. That is my pre-workout meal. So meal number 4, which is my post-workout meal, 2 scoops of protein. So 50 grams of protein. Meal number 5, 5 ounces of chicken with 75 grams of avocado. And meal number 6 is a light meal. It's 1 yogurt, which is my protein yogurt that I always have, with 1 Hecka bar. So that's kind of like my dessert. So pretty light meal at the end, but that's where the wheels fall off because I just go crazy with my keto snacks. And that's pretty much the updated meal plan. So as you can see, it's very heavy in the mornings, and then the second half after the workout, it's pretty light. It's not much food. And it's a pretty basic, pretty strict meal plan. Nothing fancy about it. I mean, it's just egg whites, it's chicken, it's avocados, it's nut butter. There's nothing special about it, right? And then on Saturdays, I get 1 free meal, but this week it needs to be keto based. So meaning that it could be a free cheat meal, but let's make it keto based. So meaning like if I wanted to get a pizza, let's go to Blaze Pizza and order a big keto pizza. Or if I want to do wings at Wingstop, let's order some wings with some ranch. And again, it is keto based, but it is pretty much a cheat meal, something that I would not have on the keto cut. And that is the updated meal plan for week 4's reverse dieting. So there you go. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. If you are new and you don't know what reverse dieting is, go check out a video me and Ross did. I'll put probably a little card right here. Why you should do it, how to do it, and what is it. So we answered all those questions for those of you who don't know what reverse dieting is. So enough talking, let me dive into this food and then we will get into our Q&A. Okay, so we're gonna go over some questions that I got from my Instagram. Number one question is actually a really good one. So here we go. Have I ever thought about doing anything other than the keto diet? And that is a great question. Yes, I have. I have thought about, getting into carnivore. I've actually done carnivore before. I've done carb cycling, which is your traditional if it fits your macros. But I always tend to go back to keto just because for me, I've made it a lifestyle. So I don't even look at it as like the ketogenic diet. Yes, you can call it that, but I've always experimenting. I'm trying different things, and I feel that when I do keto, my body just feels great. My body performs the way I want it to perform. For the most part, I want my body to be able to run efficiently off of ketones, off of fats, occasionally switch over to carbs. So yes, I have thought about doing it, but I always just tend to go back just because I like it and it works for me. Next question, this is actually a really good one. So do you recommend taking CBD oil? And if you do, what CBD oil do you take? Good thing you asked me that. One moment. So as you guys know, I have taken CBD oil in the past. This is a CBD oil that I'm currently taking right now. This is Santa Cruz CBD. These are the capsules right here that you take right before bed. This is a CBD infused with MCT oil. It's like keto. It's like keto CBD, right? And then this is a French vanilla CBD oil infused. So this got a little sweet sweetness to it. So one thing, why do I take CBD? For me, guys, you guys know this. I have a very, very, very hard time sleeping, and sleeping is very important in what I do. Bodybuilding, losing weight, wanting my body to function. So this is why I take it. So when I started taking the capsules at night, one thing that I swear, dude, I would have the most craziest dreams. I would be in such deep sleep. I always toss and turn at night. I always move around, wake up. Once I started taking these capsules, now one thing, I never did the capsules. I've always done the liquid. But once I started taking these deep sleep CBD pills, dude, crazy dreams. I don't even know how to explain it. And again, I would wake up more refreshed, wake up in a better mood. So one thing I've also talked about before, guys, when I get up in the morning, I have to do my cardio, right? Well, it takes me about an hour and a half to just knock off the sleepiness, to get up, brush my teeth. I feel like I was like a zombie in the morning because I'm so tired because I don't get enough sleep. And so once I started incorporating these, I noticed I could get up and I'll be on my cardio machine in less than 30 minutes after I wake up, which is crazy because that wouldn't happen because I'm so tired. It takes a long time to get up. So yes, I do take CBD. Now again, so many people take CBD for many, many different reasons, okay? There are many, many things that CBD can help you with. Some take it for back pain, inflammation, fight anxiety, sleep. This is what I do. So for me, I take it for sleep, helps my body rest, helps my body recover. So for me, you know that bodybuilding, you need to recover. So when you train as hard as I train, when you train to be a bodybuilder, your body needs to recover. And the only time your body has to recover is when you're in a deep sleep state. Your body and your muscle fibers are repairing themselves. So also when it comes to weight loss, if you're not getting enough sleep and you're trying to lose weight, I guarantee you that's what it is. That's part of it. So making sure you're getting enough sleep is obviously going to help you in weight loss. It's going to help you in muscle building and just overall make your body feel so much better. So again, this is what I take. If you guys are interested, I'll have a link in the description below. But Santa Cruz CBD oil right here. And then this French vanilla one for those of you who like a little sweetness with your CBD. Really, really like this one. When did you start bodybuilding and what were some of the mistakes you made? Okay, so that is a great question. So one of the biggest mistakes I made, well, actually, let's go. When did I start getting into bodybuilding? So I started getting into bodybuilding, I want to say late 2012, early 2013. I met my best friend, my boss at the time. We called him the coach, and he put me through a routine. He showed me what splits were, bodybuilding splits, chest day, back day, leg day, arm day, shoulder day, all that. So he showed me a routine. We got into bodybuilding. He taught me about bodybuilding, and I just loved it. I just fell in love with it, right? One of the biggest mistakes that took me a very long time to find out was not eating enough food. I can't stress this enough, guys. If you want to build muscle, if you want to get strong, if you want to build that physique of your dreams, you're going to need to eat and eat. And when you're done, eat some more. Now, I'm not saying go to a Chinese buffet, go eat a big pizza. I'm talking eat very, very clean foods constantly, consistently. That's the hard thing. And so the reason why it took me so long to find that out was because you have to understand, I came from a fat person mindset, meaning that I thought if you eat, I'm gonna get fat. So most people who are overweight, they think, oh, if I just stop eating, if I just eat less, I'll lose weight and I'll look good. So here I was training like an absolute animal. I remember my first 2 years of bodybuilding, I trained like a beast. I would train 2 times a day, hard as I can, balls to the wall. And then I would go home like, okay, I'm not gonna eat, or I'm gonna eat just a little bit, just eat a little bit here. And I wasted so many weeks, so many months, maybe even years having that mindset because I still had that fat person inside of me, right? And so over the years, I finally realized like, no, I've been doing it wrong. You need to eat to build muscles. So now I've never eaten so much food in my life and looked this great. Now, the reason for that is because the food that I'm eating, it's all clean. Now, I've been doing keto since 2013, but the way I do keto now is completely different from the way I did keto back then. I did a lot of lazy keto. Let's just say that. I did a lot of fast food keto. Now it's all cooking. It's egg whites, lean proteins. I get most of my fats from like avocado oil, macadamia oil, nut butters, and things like that. So that's where I get my fats from. And so again, it's just all about changing things up and eating a lot more food, a lot more clean food, and consistently doing it. So for those of you who are just getting into bodybuilding, please understand, if you want to build muscle, you want to get bigger, you want to get jacked, you're going to need to eat a lot of clean food. And I know that sounds easy, but it's really not. That's the hard part. Going into the gym, training for an hour a day, that's super. That's easy. Anybody can do that. Trust me. That's the fun part. It's the other 22 hours that you have to prep your food, you have to cook, you have to weigh out your macros, you have to make sure everything's clean, and you have to eat 6 meals a day consistently. You don't have to eat 6 meals a day, but that's what I do. But you have to constantly eat, and that's the hard part. So that's the biggest mistake that I made in the first couple of years of my bodybuilding career. So anybody who's newbie to the gym or to bodybuilding or want to build muscle, that's the first thing I tell them. You need to eat. Okay, this is a parenting question. So do my kids eat keto or do they eat whatever they want? So no, my kids don't eat keto, but the main thing that my wife and I want to preference on them is to eat meat, because I know a lot of kids struggle to eat meat. They just don't like it, and I get it. Like, there's so much sugary crap out there for kids nowadays that when they see the meat, they're like, ew, I don't want that. I want cereal. And I totally get it. So we want them to understand the benefits of eating healthy. So for baby Lo, she's 2.5 years old, and now she gets it. Like, when she eats her food, she's like, we'll tell her, hey, eat that so you can get strong. And she'll say, oh, daddy, so I can get strong, big muscles? And she'll do this. It's so funny. And because she watches me pose in the morning, she watches me do my weekly check-in. So she'll it's so funny. I'll be doing my poses in my camera, and I'm like watching her on the side of my eye, and she's like watching me, and she's like, she does it too. So it's like monkey see, monkey do, right? So if they see me eat meat, if they see me eat healthy, then they'll want to do it. So again, I don't really want to go down that path with them on like, oh, don't eat this, don't eat that. Because at the end of the day, I want them to have a good childhood and not, think about food, think about macros, but I also want them to know that eating healthy is beneficial to them. So one thing, yes, they kind of do eat whatever. They're going to eat carbs, they eat ice cream, they get popsicles. But one thing me and my wife are big on is that if they're going to do that, they need to be playing outside all the time. They're not going to be sitting inside watching TV on the iPad. We're gonna go outside, we're gonna go for walks, we're gonna go hiking, we're gonna go swimming, we're gonna do all these things. So if you look at our backyard's a mess. We got a pool, we got a sand pit, we got a trampoline, we got a baby trampoline, we got this jungle gym that they can climb. So we constantly want them outside, we constantly want them playing if they're gonna be eating like that, because I don't want them to have health issues when they get older. But again, show them the importance of eating healthy, why it's important to eat healthy, let them watch us eat healthy. healthy, watch us eat meat, so they will eat meat, and then when they get a little bit older, they'll be able to make that their own decision. But again, yes, we will want them to eat healthy, but just not like keto, not yet. This is a no-brainer question. Do I want a son? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, last question, and this is a very, very controversial one. I know a lot of people are gonna get their feathers ruffled with this one. So, can you build muscle while doing an intermittent fasting and keto diet? So, in a simple answer, yes, you can, but you're much better eating more meals. You're much better eating 6 meals a day. So as you guys know, I'm a huge believer in intermittent fasting. I love intermittent fasting. I still currently do intermittent fasting. I'm just not as crazy as I used to be when I did the keto cut back in 2019 and the keto cut back in 2020. If you're interested, go check out my YouTube videos. I used to do intermittent fasting minimum 16 hours a day, sometimes 20, most days 22. So meaning I'd only have 2 big meals, sometimes even 1 big meal a day, thinking that that's the best way to lose body fat and the best way to build muscle. This year when I did the keto cut, my coach put me on 6 meals a day. And go watch that episode 1, go to the comments. Look at everybody in the comments freaking out about the 6 meals a day. Like, what the heck? 6 meals a day? Logan, how are you gonna lose weight? You're gonna be spiking insulin all day. There's no way, you can't lose weight. You're just gonna get fat. What actually happened is I built muscle and I lost body fat all within 22 weeks. And so my best recommendation is if you want to build muscle, that is your main goal, build muscle and lose body fat, I believe eating 5 to 6 small meals a day is your best bet. Now, can you still lose weight and build muscle doing intermittent fasting? Yes, you can, but I just find that you'll get better results eating more food if that's your ultimate goal, is to build muscle and lose body fat doing the ketogenic diet style way. Now, I know your favorite YouTuber, your favorite person you watch on Instagram does intermittent fasting every day. He does the ketogenic diet and he looks great, and that's awesome. I'm not saying that it won't work, but for me personally, if you're asking me, which you're on my channel and someone did ask that question, is that the best way to build muscle? My answer would be no. 5 to 6 meals a day, a high protein ketogenic diet is a style that I would take rather than a long intermittent fasting where you're only having 2 meals a day doing keto. But hey, that's just me. So anyways, guys, I know this video is probably super duper long, but I'm glad I got to answer some of your questions. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. If you did like this video and you learned something, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you doing, fam? Come on. Do you want the vibes? Do you want to smile? Do you want to be in a good mood? With all the negativity going on in this world right now, with all the suffering, with all the sorrow, with all the drama, with everything going on, we just need a little bit of an escape. And I can be that escape from you. I can put that smile on your face. I can put you in a good mood. I promise. Hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Peace.